is foolish in my opinion. And to fight for the United States at this stage of the game is completely insane.
But there's brothers in school. We know here in the city of Chicago, like most cities, 60% of African American boys drop out of high school.
Right.
But there's some who are on the borderline. When I dropped out in 1980. But I was only dropped out with 2 credits. Okay. 2 credits. I mean, I only had 2 credits. I could have gone my 5th year. I tried to go to summer school and failed that. But I'm saying though is that we on the tipping point. Okay. I could have gone to Kennedy King. I could have gone to junior college and worked my way up. But I just didn't I'm tired of school, man. I can't do this. It helped the brother say you can do this.
Well, I think not only you can do this, but what you have to do is look at the big picture, look at the future. If you can only see to the tip of your nose, you ain't gonna get very far. All right, you got to be able to look ahead and figure out what you're gonna be doing with yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Do you want to have a family? Do you just want to be able to take care of yourself and live a quality of life that you want to without having to look over your shoulder for enemies and so forth and so on? I mean, you know, I would say I probably make more money than half the drug dealers out here, and I ain't got to be looking over my shoulder. I ain't got enemies after me. I ain't got to worry about what neighborhood I go to and so forth and so on, because I ain't affiliated with nobody, so I can go pretty much where I feel.
You can sleep at night.
I can sleep at night. So, you know, my message to the young brothers in particular out there is that you need to, first of all, go to somebody's school so that you can at least get the training that is required so that you can be able to get a job and be able to take care of yourself and hopefully your family. That much is basic. When it comes to getting some kind of education, I look at it as a little bit different from training. But still, people need to be able to access the information that they need in order to change the quality of our lives. Our lives are not going to change because we want them to. They're not going to change because we need them to. They're only going to change if we get out there and do the necessary work to make those changes. It's not magic. It's not going to fall out the sky. God is not going to wave his hand and everything turn nice all of a sudden.
Yeah, but I got to stop you. I got to say this because when I went, it probably hasn't changed in 27 years. Okay. But back in the day in the 70s and turned 80s when I left school, the educated class was so arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Because academically I wasn't there. I was a poor academic person. I had some self-esteem issues. Still do. self-esteem issues. And especially some of the black women and some of the brothers. The educated class was so arrogant, man. They put you down. They say you ain't nothing. Or remember, you're a kid. You think when you're a child, you're a high school kid. Once a person says boo or you dropped out of school, you get mad. You want to fight. You always try to protect your self-image. And the educators, if I saw a person like you, Brother Gimbu, over 20 years ago, I may have gone to school, but you need that support. Right. You people say you can afford this, you can make this happen. You need that encouragement because most of us are not self-motivated. If we don't have a mom, a dad, a grandma, or your girlfriend, somebody kicking your butt to help you through this process, you're not going to do it.
Right. Well, number one, let me say this. If it's something you want to do, it's something that can be done. You know, I happen to work at an academic institution, the Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies, Northeastern Illinois University. At this particular location, we have something called an open admissions program, which means that as long as you graduate from high school and take the ACT test, we can accept you regardless of ACT score. I've taken ACT from the lowest score I can remember was from a brother who got a 10 on the ACT test. 10. Okay.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And according to the so-called experts, he's too dumb to go to college. He should have gone to work at McDonald's. Well, this brother came to school here, ended up transferring to the Northside campus, he was majoring in Spanish, so he got into the foreign exchange program, did 2 semesters in Mexico, came back here, ended up becoming president of the entire Northeastern Illinois University student government, of which blacks only make up about 10%. And graduated, and last time I saw him, he was a regional manager for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. You know, this is a brother that's supposed to be too dumb to go to college.
You said it right there.